guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So many of you guys are aware that we are solving one question daily on this Leetcode platform. So basically we are solving these questions in Java programming language, right? So now since placements are coming, so today I want to discuss one more important topic that is usually asked in interview rounds. That is nothing but SQL. Okay, SQL is nothing but structured query language, right? So just don't ignore the basic knowledge of SQL, because many times during competitive exams or during interview rounds they ask such questions. Okay, and in every industry we are dealing with data mainly. Okay, so it is very important to have some basic knowledge of DB. Okay, how we can extract the data from tables, how we are going to find the second max value. Okay, all these things we at least we need a little bit knowledge of this. Okay, so database also an important topic for interviews. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to solve these 5 problems. So I'm going to solve SQL 50. Okay, this part. So in this I'm going to solve first 5 problems. Okay, so these 5 problems one by one. Okay, so now without any delay let's get started. So let's solve the problem number 1 first. Okay, I'm going to use Oracle, okay, to write the queries. So here let's read the problem statement first. So this is problem number 1757, recyclable and low fat products. Okay, so in this problem uh, we have one table products, right, and column name and type given to us. So in this products table we have product ID, low fats and recyclable, total 3 columns, and these are the data types. For product ID data type is int, for low fats data type is enum, for recyclable data type is enum. Okay, and product ID is the primary key, okay, column with unique values for this table. Okay, low fats is an enum category of type Y and N, where Y means that this product is low fat and N means that it is not. Okay, same way recyclable is an enum category of types Y N, where Y means that this product is recyclable and N means it is not. Okay, so we have to write a solution to find the IDs of products that are both low fat and recyclable, and in the end we have to just return the result table in any order. Okay, so see this example number 1. So products table given to us and 3 columns are there: product ID, low fats and recyclable. Okay, so this is my output. Okay, so in this output I am just returning this column, product ID. Okay, and in this product ID I am returning 1 and 3. So why I am returning 1 and 3? So see, for this product ID 1, it is low fat Y and recyclable Y. Okay, both the conditions are Y, and for this 3 both the conditions are Y, right? So that is why I am returning 1 and 3 here. Okay, so only products 1 and 3 are both low fat and recyclable. Okay, so now let's run the query for this one. So how we are going to write the query? So select, we need this column, right, product ID. So here I'm going to write product ID, product underscore ID. From which table I am going to extract this column? I am going to extract this column from products table. Okay, so here I am going to write products. Okay, where and what are the conditions given to us? We need both low fat and recyclable. Okay, so this is one column, low underscore fats. Okay, so where low underscore fats is equal to Y, and this recyclable, it should be Y. So now let's run the code and see if there are any code issues. So see, all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So that's it. So now we have solved the question number 1. Now let's move to the question number 2. Okay, find customer referee. Okay, so in this problem there is one table customer in which 3 columns are there. One is ID, name and referee ID. Okay, ID is of int type, name is of varchar type and referee ID is of int type. Okay, so in SQL ID is the primary key column for this table. Okay, so ID is the primary key column, and each row of this table indicates that the ID of the customer, their name and the ID of the customer who referred them. Okay, we have to find the names of the customers that are not referred by the customer with ID 2. okay, and we have to return the result table in any order. Okay, so see this example one. So here id, name and referee id given to us. Okay, so we have to just return all the names which are not referred by 2. Okay, so bill, we are going to return this bill because it is not referred by 2. We are going to return this Jane because this is not referred by 2. We are going to return this bill because it is not referred by 2. We are going to return this Jack because it is not referred by 2. Okay, so this is going to be my output. Okay, so now let's write the code for this one. So we have to return name, so select name, and from which table I am going to select this column, from customer. Okay, so I am going to write customer here, where my id, okay, where my referee id. Okay, so this column referee underscore id is not equal to 2. Okay, it should not be equal to 2, or we can give or condition, or referee id, if it is null then also we are returning, right? So here I'm going to write referee id is null. Okay, that's it. So here I am selecting all the names from customer table where my referee id is not equal to 2 or referee id is null. Okay, if these two conditions are satisfied, I'm just going to return that name. Okay, so now let's run it. So see, our test case has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? This is done. Now let's move to the question number 3. Okay, big countries. So see, in this problem we have one table world in which total 5 columns are there: name, continent, area, population and GDP. Name data type varchar, continent data type is varchar, area data type is int, population data type is int, and for GDP data type is big int. Name is the primary key column. Okay, so this name is the primary key column with unique values, okay, for this table, and each row of this table gives information about the name of the country, the continent to which it belongs, its area, and the population and its GDP value. Okay, so a country is big if it has an area of at least 3 million, or it has a population of at least 25 million. Okay, so these two are going to be my conditions which I'm going to write in where condition. Okay, in where part. Okay, so we have to write a solution to find the name, population and area of the big countries. Okay, and in the end we have to just return the result table in any order. Okay, so see this example number 1. So here we are returning two countries, Afghanistan and Algeria. Okay, so see, in this output I am returning name, population and area, total 3 columns. Okay, so simple, we are going to write select, and then after that I am going to write name, then we are returning population, then after that I am returning area. Okay, from which table I am going to return them. So table name is nothing but world. Okay, world is my table name, from world. And what are the conditions? So in where I have to write the conditions. So where, see here, where area of at least 3 million. Okay, so area, so this column. Okay, area should be greater than equal to what, this value. Okay, so let me just copy paste it. Okay, and here or condition is given. Okay, so here I am going to write or population. Okay, so let me just write here population greater than equal to, okay, population of at least 25 million. Okay, so here I'm just going to copy paste this value. That's it. Now let's run the code and see. So see, our test case is accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So now let's move to the question number 4. So see, in this problem views table is given to us and total 4 columns are there: article id, data type int, author id, data type int, viewer id, data type int, view date, data type as date. There is no primary key column with unique values for this table. The table may have duplicate rows. Okay, so each row of this table indicates that some viewer viewed an article written by some author on some date. We note that equal author id and viewer id indicate the same person. Okay, so we have to write a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. Okay, so see here, this is a table given to us: views table, article id, author id, viewer id, view date. Okay, so in the output we are just returning id. Okay, and we are returning ID of 4 and 7, because see, this person 7, author ID is 7 and viewer ID is 7. Okay, so this same person viewed his own article, this same person viewed his own article, this same person viewed his own article here. Okay, so here I am returning 4 and 7, okay, in increasing order. Okay, so see, return the result table sorted by ID in ascending order, right? So in increasing order we have to return the result, and we are not writing for 2 times here, we are just writing for 1 time and 7 1 time. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, so here I'm going to select, we have to select the ID now. So here I'm just going to write select author ID. Okay, so here I'm going to explain few more things. Author underscore ID from which table? Table name is views, where author ID is equal to viewer ID, right? This is what we need. So now see here, we are returning distinct. Okay, and also one more thing here, it is in increasing order, right? So first thing is here, let me write distinct. Okay, we are only returning distinct order author IDs. Okay, so here I am going to write distinct keyword. Okay, distinct, this is done. And see, this column name is ID. Okay, so here I am going to write as ID. Okay, and then here I am going to write order by author ID. In ascending order we need. Okay, so we don't need to write anything. Okay, now let's run it. So see, test case is accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted. Okay, so now let's move to the question number 5, invalid tweets. Okay, so in this tweets table is given to us, and two columns are there. Tweet ID, data type as int, content, data type as varchar. Okay, and tweet ID is the primary key column with unique values for this table. This table contains all the tweets in the social media app. We have to write a solution to find the IDs of the invalid length. Okay, so tweet is invalid if the number of characters used in content of this tweet is strictly greater than 5. Okay, it's strictly greater than 15, and we have to return the result in any order. Okay, so see, here example number 1, tweet ID and content given to us. So here I am just returning 2, tweet ID as 2. Why? Because the length for this one is greater than 15. Okay, so this is invalid tweet. Okay, so we have to just return the tweet IDs where the content length is greater than 15, strictly greater than 15. Okay, so let's do this. This is also very easy. Okay, select, we are selecting what, tweet ID, this column, from which table, from tweets table, where length of which column, content, is greater than 15, strictly greater than 15. So that is why we have to write it like this. So now let's run it. So see, our solution is accepted. Now let's submit it. See, so our solution is accepted, right? So we have solved all 5 problems. Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problems. Okay, all 5 SQL problems. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. In the next video I am going to solve the problems related to basic joins. Okay, so all these problems in one single video. Okay, so please like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe my YouTube channel. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.